Hello everyone, and I'm sure you're all aware of the recent e-drama that has been revolving around Sargon of Akkad and some detractors of his. Now, it's not the drama that I will be discussing, but more of a type of argument that has surfaced during this whole spurged out spiel of garbage that the people are saying to Sargon and by extension to us. But first, let me get into a long-winded paragraph about the background information. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. So, as far as I can gather, the first time I saw this properly was during Sargon's chat with Kevin Logan, who I'm sure you're all familiar with if you've watched my channel. This chat was basically the culmination of a back and forth between the two discussing history and Logan's new video series about what Sargon apparently gets wrong in his videos. In it, Logan accuses Sargon of associating with Davis Arini because, according to Logan, he's a white nationalist and a Holocaust denier, endorsing his channel and documentary, as well as asking people to donate and abusing his power and responsibility to his subscribers. Now, we'll get into the facts as I discuss this argument, but the argument is the last part of that sentence, abusing the power and responsibility to his subscribers. Now, I am paraphrasing heavily from the 3-hour long video, and Kevin was not alone in his accusations. A disgruntled MRA, who I'll refer to as Woolly Bumblebee because those are the only parts of her username that I can remember. So if you want to correct me, please do so in the comment section. And my arch nemesis, Laughing Witch. All three used this argument. What is the argument, you say? Well, I'm sure it has an official academic name, but I'm going to refer to it as, won't somebody please think of the children syndrome? Now, it doesn't have to be children exactly, but the idea behind this name is based on Logan's words. Again, paraphrased. In the video, Logan accused Sargon of exposing and even manipulating and influencing his subscribers, such as myself, to problematic ideas and dangerous ideologies, as well as doing horrible activities like, I'd say, harassment, downvoting, etc. Again, I'm paraphrasing and I'm just using those words descriptively. He referred to us, Sargon's subscribers, as impressionable young people and guesstimated our age range, although it could have been either him or Sargon who guesstimated the average age of the average Sargon fan. And they came to the conclusion that it was 16 to 30 years old. So, Kevin Logan, who is 28, is basically saying that Sargon, who is barely older than 30 at 35, is apparently influencing the young, impressionable 30-year-olds who are, older than Logan. Bear in mind, I'm only 7 years younger than Logan myself, so that puts it into perspective. Apparently, the fact that these people are young and impressionable is the reason why they are so susceptible to these ideas, especially Arinis, and that Sargon had failed to be responsible. We'll discuss those two words, power and responsibility, and how Sargon has dealt with them accordingly in accordance with this argument. So power. Apparently Sargon has power over his subscribers. What is this power? Does he have power to influence their minds? Does he have power to tell them what to do? Logan and the other two do not really explain why, only that this is a danger to us. Why is it a danger to us? We are all subscribed to people other than Sargon who all have different political and philosophical views from Sargon. Are they capable of influencing us? At what point does its influence begin and end? Sargon has tens of thousands of subs, Kevin has, as far as I can tell, 500 plus, and the MRA Woolly Bumblebee has 2,000 plus. And for good measure, allow me to shamelessly put myself in there at 86. So, do I have power over you, my subscribers, if Sargon does at a couple tens of thousands, or Bumblebee and Logan? We do not have power over our subscribers. There is no evidence to suggest this. I have neither seen nor heard Sargon tell people to annoy other YouTubers he makes subjects of in his videos. In fact, it expresses the opposite. They said that Sargon tells people what to do. Yes, he does, and he admits it. But again, he does it when he's advising people on how to spend their money, like in his early Gamergate videos, and when he tells people not to annoy other YouTubers. Logan had called him out on this because apparently a few Sargon fans are on his comment section shitposting and downvoting his videos. Well, we can only assume, therefore, that they acted of their own free will, through choice. But that's a problematic word for ideologues and social justice warriors, so we can absolve him of that. And this argument does not help their point in this regard, because in order for this to be so, all or most of Sargon's subscriber base have to be stupid, gullible, and easily led, with no sense of free will and choice. They have to take orders from some perceived superior, their senpai, in order to take and process information and orders. The hypodermic needle theory, as media critics would call it, this is an obsolete theory, and It is for a reason, because one people do not have minds like sheep. They are people and can come to their own conclusions and beliefs. Therefore, it is a rather patronising argument to call an entire subscriber base easily led. Also, it is obvious by the comment section of every video Sargon does that people do not agree with him 100%. I especially have not agreed with him on issues. I even debated about making a video about one, but I thought it probably would have been a bit rubbish, so I didn't do it. But that is neither here nor there. Logan argued that for the teenagers, they are young, stupid, and inexperienced, hence why they are vulnerable to Sargon or people Sargon talks to. Bear in mind, this comes from the conspiracy from Logan that Sargon is some kind of right-wing conservative pretending to be left-wing in order to cultivate a cult-like audience for himself, to become internet famous. Yeah. His reasons for why they're young, stupid, etc. Because he was at 16 to 18, that's why. Well, he may have been stupid and inexperienced, but that doesn't mean that every teenager is. I've seen this argument before, that their minds are easily influenced. I once heard a person say, a student's head, I assume he meant 18 to 21, is like an egg, and it cracks when bad ideas influence it. But it's untrue. There is no evidence this argument does not prove any point that Logan or the others say. It's just a stick to beat Sargon's character with. So, how about that responsibility? This all ties in with Arini, with Sargon communicating with Arini and covered his documentary and reviewing a segment of it. Apparently, this is a breach of his ethics. How does the syndrome come into it? Well, it's all to do with the money, and the fact that Davis is right-wing. We all know that the other E-drama that Davis has with Jordan Owen, so because Arini has a lot of uncertainty around him, and to many he is a con man, and Sargon associating with him somehow endangers us, his subscribers, and that he's abusing his responsibility. Why is he abusing his responsibility? Well, apparently, his videos with Arini about the Sarkeesian effect apparently could, bear in mind, could cheat people out of their money inadvertently, because Arini wanted people to fund him under the guise that the movie needed more money and time to finish. This was a lie. And Sargon had assumed he had the blessing of Owen, but Arini didn't, so he removed the video. So apparently, because Sargon was ignorant of more drama, he apparently should be more responsible and just assume that Arini is lying. How exactly? He is a mind reader, and since he never told anyone to donate, how can he be responsible for people spending their own money? He isn't their parent, and how does talking with him about the documentary make Sargon right-wing and exposing people to these ideas? Right-wing ideas aren't all necessarily evil, just like left-wing ideas. Besides, most people are unlikely to take a sudden swing, especially as they have choice and the access to all the information to make an informed decision. They have Google, libraries, and other means. It's not just a bunch of YouTubers. Sargon himself has no responsibility for the actions of his subscribers and fans. Why should he? Unless he explicitly told them to donate or to do anything of a horrible note, which all parties seem to agree on, that he didn't. So, what is the issue? Why this appeal to think of the children and the global masses? Again, it all boils down to look how horrible Sargon is, and the fact they have no argument against him. It's almost ad hominem, but then again, I'm not so sure if it is. The thing is, this argument is almost always used by the religious right, and to see proud left-wingers like Logan, which, and I assume, Woolly Bumblebee, because she agrees 100% with Logan on this issue, and dates Arini, does not surprise me. They are ideological authoritarians, at least the former are. I have no idea where Bumblebee stands on the compass. Any other idea that is the opposite of their own is dangerous, be it the libertarian left or any right-wing ideology. It's because it provides a dissenting voice to their own. In many ways, it shows how they view the world. Social justice warriors think the whole world, other than cis white males, are oppressed, so it's only natural with such theories as internalised oppression and misogyny that they would think people are easily led. Other than that, it is a standard fallacious argument that falls flat because it doesn't have any evidence to back it up, especially when you analyse its almost pedantic levels. So in the end, Sargon's done nothing wrong. I guess I can only attribute this to the fact he has now become one of the heavyweights in YouTube, or is becoming one. Specifically the anti-feminist side of YouTube. It's only natural he's going to attract a lot more people hoping to try and get some gotcha moments on him and accuse him of silly shit. Because let's be honest, a good e-drama does wonders for the subscriber count. This has been ChimeMan93. Like, share and comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all later.